Great cast. The movie's boring. It's not funny. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about You People. It's a new movie on Netflix starring Eddie Murphy, Jonah Hill, Lauren London, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Nia Long, David Duchovny. Off the bat, Nia Long and David Duchovny don't have anything to do in this movie. They are barely in it. They barely have lines. David Duchovny is very weird and has this exhibit thing going that's not funny. Nia Long, she doesn't have a moment. You know, she doesn't have a moment where she has to check her husband because her daughter's really in love. She's just Nia Long. Anyway, we follow Ezra. He's a white guy. And he works in finance, but he has a podcast on the side about black culture. He loves black culture. He loves the sneakers. He loves the clothes. But it's not forced. It's not like he's trying to act black. He just, you know, he wears the clothes and everything. When he meets Lauren London's character, Amira, they hit it off. They go on some dates or whatever. And again, he's himself. He's not trying to be anything. She likes him. Cool. We've seen movies like this. You bring somebody home. One of the parents don't like that person. That's what happens. And they happen to be black and white. The jokes were flying. They weren't funny. You know, it just wasn't landing. Eddie Murphy is just, I don't like this guy. He's white. That's his only reason. Shelley, played by Louis-Dreyfus, she acts like Lauren London is some toy where it's like, oh, I'm down for the cause. I'm all about the vibe. She says weird stuff all the time. At first, she was just doing it with Ezra. But when Lauren London comes around, it's just like on 100. She just says a bunch of inappropriate things throughout the whole movie. And it's like, it's not, okay, the first time it's like, okay. But after that, it's like, it's not funny. They have a dinner scene where everybody meets. You know, the parents meet each other. And of course, there's some conflict, you know, black, white. And they start talking about different things. And it's just no jokes were flying at all. Nothing was landing. And it's like no chemistry between the group. And it was boring. It was dry. It wasn't funny. And then, you know, it's a rom-com type movie. So there has to be this change of opinion, this arc where, you know, there's some conflict between the man and then the father or vice versa. So Ezra has to stand up to Eddie Murphy's character. But it wasn't earned. Like, Eddie is roasting him throughout the whole movie, taking him to black barbershops, taking him to the basketball court, and he's holding his own. Ezra's holding his own in terms of playing basketball where everybody likes him. But there's no turn for Eddie. You know, usually there's a turn like, oh, he's not that bad of a guy. Maybe I had it all wrong. My bad. There's nothing. It's just like he passes the vibe test and Eddie Stu wants to just be hard on him. And when Ezra finally stands up, it's like nobody's around to hear it. And it's not earned. The same thing happens with Amira and Miss Shelley. Like she goes off on her, but nobody's around to hear it. It doesn't feel earned. And it's just like, we have to wrap this story up and have a happy ending because that's what we do in these type of movies. And it was really boring. I stopped the movie at one point and it was like 40 minutes left. And I was like, but I finished it and I was just like, this is not it. Like, again, great cast. They don't have any chemistry with each other. If you're going to cast Nia Long in this movie, let her do something. Let her have that moment where she, you know, she's saying stuff. She's not really saying anything. And it's not a good time. And I wanted to like the movie. Like, you know, Eddie Murphy is back and stuff. I just wanted to like it, but I don't. I know a lot of people probably watched it. What did you think about it? Because this was not for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Deuces.